Good day, everyone. It's good to be back again in the class, and today we are looking at the vocabulary parts of the subject. Now, as a form of revision or introduction, let's remember what we did the last time we had the class. We looked at the two types of prose. We said we have fiction and non-fiction. We tried to differentiate between both. We gave examples and you were given some set of exercise to do. Some of you did the exercise and have marked, but some of you are yet to submit yours. So I am imploring you guys to do your part and I will do my part to make things easy for all of us so that we continue to study and study more. So today we are looking at the idiomatic expressions. Now, when we say idiomatic expression, what are we talking about? Now let's read through the first part of the slide, and this is what we have. An idiom is a phrase or expression that has a meaning that in most cases cannot be deduced directly from the individual words in that phrase or expression. Let's take it again. It is self-explanatory, so I want us to take it one more time. An idiom is a phrase or expression that has a meaning that in most cases cannot be deduced directly. That means they are a group of words which we cannot explain by just looking at them. So if something happens to be an idiomatic expression and we have this particular sentence, for instance, come out of the car, it doesn't actually mean a particular person is sitting down in the car and the person should come out. That means there is a particular meaning attached to it. That is why it is called idiomatic expression. So just like we have here, cannot be deduced directly from the individual words in that phrase or expression. Let's move forward. Now, in the second part of the slide, we have, for instance, the idiom, bite off more than you can chew. Bite off more than you can chew. That is an idiom. Now, we are made to understand that it doesn't mean you bite more than a mouthful of cake or something else and then struggle to chew. Look at it again. Bite off more than you can chew doesn't mean you bite more than a mouthful of a cake or something else and then struggle to chew. That is not the meaning. Now, what is the meaning of this idiomatic expression? It means you try to do something that is too difficult for you. So when someone says, please do not bite off more than you can chew, the person is trying to tell you not to do something that will be too difficult for you. Now, let's have more examples and their meanings. Now we have the first one, leave no stone unturned. Leave no stone unturned. Now, what is the meaning of this idiom? To do everything you can to achieve your goals. Let me take it again. To do everything you can to achieve your goals. Now, let's try and use it in a sentence. I left no stone unturned to raise money for my company. I left no stone unturned to raise money for my company. We can see the idiomatic expression is being underlined. So when someone tells you not to leave a stone unturned, it means you should do everything within your power to achieve the goal set ahead of you. Now let's move forward and look at more idiomatic expressions and their meanings. Now we have can't make head or tail of something. That is the idiom. Can't make head or tail of something. Now what does that mean? Can't understand someone or something at all. When someone tells you, I can't make head or tail of this, it means the person does not understand you. Now let's make use of this in a sentence. I haven't been able to make head or tail of the bugs in the software so far. That means I've not been able to understand how to operate the software. Now let's move forward and have more. I have this one which says twist someone's arm. Twist someone's arm. And what is the meaning of that idiom? It means make someone do something by pressurizing them. Twist someone's arm. Remember we said an idiom is a phrase or expression that has a meaning that in most cases cannot be deduced directly from the individual words in that phrase or expression. It means even though we have some sets of words that we can ordinarily explain, twist someone's arm. It doesn't mean you pick a kid and you just pick the person's arm and you put it backwards. That is not the meaning. You can't deduce the meaning from the sets of words put together. It has another meaning entirely. Now, what is the meaning of this particular one we are talking about? It means to make someone or something, to make someone do something by pressurizing them. So when someone says, the guy is trying to twist my arms, it means the person is trying to pressurize me into doing something I don't want to do. Now let's look at this sentence. It says, the government brought the rebel leader to the negotiating table by twisting their arms, by launching investigation into their shady business deal. Now let's move forward and have this one. Change hands. Change hands. What is the meaning of this idiom? If something changes hand, it gets a new owner. If something changes hands, it gets a new owner. So when someone says the book has changed hand, it means it has a new owner. Now let's look at the sentence. This car has changed hands so many times since its first buy in 2019. That means when the present owner bought it in 2020, it has gone round and round and round and round for so long. Now it belongs to someone else. So this car has changed hands so many times since its buy in 2019. A lot of people has been buying it. So let's have the class fun and listen to it very well. And I want everybody to participate this time around. I don't want 2, 3, 4 people doing the class fun. I know we have up to 15 students in GSS 3, so we must all do this. Provide the meanings of the following idiomatic expressions and use them in sentences. So some sets of idioms are outlined here, so you have to give us the meaning and use them in sentences, just like I have done in the examples above. So this is your turn to do the needful. So the first one says, throw up one's hands. The second one, watch one's step. The third one, wash dirty lining in public. The fourth one, try one's patience. The last one says, on top of the world. So I expect to see your script, and make sure, please, I noticed something. Most of us are not snapping our work very well. Just take your time, snap your work, make sure it is very clear. And for those of us that I commented on that the handwriting is not good enough, make sure you write it very. Remember, we are snapping and sending. This is not school where I can easily read through your book, and this is picture, so you need to write down correctly so I can see your answers and give you the correct marks. All right, that's the end of the class. For proper understanding, you can go through the slide from the beginning to the end for better understanding. I hope you enjoy the class. I remain yours, Miss Abiodun Okpeyemi. I'm waiting for your response. All right, see you soon.